Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new match review here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's 2-0 FA Cup first round victory over Fleetwood Town. That's right, the Royals are in the hat for the second round of England's oldest cup competition as we defeated the COD Army at the Select Carlisle Stadium. It was quite a comfortable victory for Reading in the end, as I thought we kinda were comfortable for the majority of this fixture. Now, in terms of the starting 11, Reading rotated their side quite a bit for this game. Second choice goalkeeper David Button returned in net, as 3 out of the 4 in the back were changed. That's right, Tavonge Rushesha and Ashkar Ahmed were the 2 left back and right back, while we saw Tyler Bindon stay in the back 4 as he was partnered by Louis Holtzman. The midfield saw a change as well as Shea Spencer came in alongside regular first teamers Ben Elliott and Charlie Savage. The wing saw Chem Campbell and Mamadi Kamara play out wide, while Jaden Wareham was the sole striker. Now, like we say, the start of the game was a little bit difficult for Reading, but after that, I feel like the majority of the fixture was controlled by the Royals. The first 10-15 minutes, I thought Reading were a little bit uncomfortable, and Fleetwood were arguably the better of the two sides. They did create an opportunity when a good move down the left-hand side saw the ball be crossed in. A header, though, was flicked on, and luckily for Reading, didn't find the target and was wide. I thought really Fleetwood should have done better with this chance and should have at least got it on target and troubled David Button. Obviously, though, luckily for us, didn't happen. Reading after that started to grow into the game and were a lot more dominant with the ball. Reading passed it around a lot and looked a lot more comfortable, and in particular I thought Reading's got better when someone in particular got better. That was Ben Elliott, and I thought he was head and shoulders above the rest of the players on the pitch today. I thought Ben Elliott's quality really was shown in this fixture, whether it was him having so much space in the centre of midfield, or whether it was some of the brilliant balls that he was playing into Jaden Wareham, Chem Campbell, Adrian Akande when he came on. I thought he had a really good game, did Elliott. Now, Reading did create an opportunity in the first half. It came when Charlie Savage from distance had a strike of the ball. It was spilled by the goalkeeper who parried it / kind of let it go out, and it came to Jaden Wareham. Wareham, though, had the whole of the goal to shoot at and unfortunately shot straight at the goalkeeper as he managed to save it. A couple of opportunities also sprung up for Reading. Chem Campbell wasted quite a few of them. Another one as well came when Jaden Wareham again had a chance to score. He rifled a shot but just went over the bar. It was 0-0 going into the half-time break, and I thought Reading really should have been 1-0 up if we're being honest. Wareham really should have finished that chance, but it was a good smart stop by the goalkeeper as well, so I'm not going to take that away from him. And I thought Chem Campbell as well, down the left-hand side, I thought he was quite wasteful as well with some of the opportunities that he was creating and making as well. Now, Reading eventually did go 1-0 up. After half-time, Reading had the best possible start, but it could have been the worst possible start. After kick-off, Louis Holtzman got the ball and passed it back to David Button, but somehow completely got it wrong, and it went out for a corner kick. Luckily for Reading, though, we broke from that corner and eventually won a free kick down the left-hand side. Charlie Savage was the man that stepped over the free kick and whipped it into the box, and Tyler Bindon was there and struck the ball into the back of the net. It was a really smart finish by Tyler Bindon, and for me, it was a just reward for a good performance from our young New Zealand centre-back. He was actually the captain for today as well, and it was good to see him getting rewarded for his efforts on the pitch, as for me, Tyler Bindon is one of Reading's best players, and you could just see he's a cut above others and he's destined to go towards the top. Good performance again today from Bindon. He was substituted a little bit into the second half as Reading actually made 5 changes after going 1-0 up. They were obviously spread out as we saw the likes of Amadou Mbenge, Adrian Akande, Michael Craig. We also saw Basil Tuma and Harvey Nibbs all come onto the pitch. Fleetwood actually made a 5-man substitution all at once as well. It's the first time that I've actually ever seen that, swapping half of your team all at once, which was pretty wild if you ask me. After Reading made it 1-0, they had a few opportunities as well to make it 2. Again, Chem Campbell, for me, having the best opportunity out of everyone. It was a good press from Reading, and we eventually won the ball back high up. The ball eventually made its way to Chem Campbell, and Campbell flicked it over his defender, and instead of burying it in the back of the net, he buried it over. And yeah, wasn't a very good shot, if we're being completely honest, and should have done miles better than what he did. Jaden Wareham as well, he had a couple of opportunities but was thwarted by the Fleetwood goalkeeper on multiple occasions. For me, Wareham really should have came away with a goal today, and I feel like the finishing was quite poor on Reading's part. Luckily for us, though, we wasn't made to be paying, or wasn't made to pay. Fleetwood did have some opportunities, whether it was long-range strikes that David Button managed to stop, or whether it was a cross that came into the box and another flick-on header was found. Luckily for us this time, even though it was on target, David Button got fingertips to it and tipped it away. Like we said, though, Reading did eventually make it 2-0, and it once again came from a free kick. A good free kick routine at that. The ball was passed to Harvey Nibbs, who ran to the byline and managed to put a cross in. Harvey Nibbs, after the cross, then saw the ball bounce around in the box. It eventually found its way to Jaden Wareham. Wareham struck the ball, and it was saved once again by the goalkeeper. Luckily for us, though, after it struck the goalkeeper, it then struck the defender, Adimpo Odubake, and it eventually found its way in the net. That put Reading 2-0 up and put Reading into the hat for the second round of the FA Cup. That's right, the Royals will be in the FA Cup second round for the second year running. Obviously, last year were defeated by Eastleigh, and look, we'll be hoping to go one better this year and make it to the third round. That's going to be it for today's video, though, guys. Apart from that, one other thing Ruben Sellis touched on in his press conference his interview after the game, is that Kelvin Ehebatchaman will be out for 3 months. It's a real shame, as I feel like Ehebatchaman is someone that is one of Reading's more experienced first-team players in the squad at the moment. This is his fourth season playing for Reading, but unfortunately, he is going to be out up to February. In terms of replacements, I think Andre Garcia could end up slotting in there at the left wing position. Once you get Jarrell Dorset / Kelvin Abrafa back, they'll probably slot back into that left back position, and then Garcia can go into his natural position of left wing. We could also see Tavonge Rushesha end up playing there at left backs. I thought he had a really comfortable game today. Same with Ashgar Ahmed. I thought he was really impressive. And again, Ben Elliott impressive, and Louis Holtzman for me was also very good. His uncle's Jake Cooper. He had a very solid performance today, though. Unlike Cooper, who had a few dodgy games for Reading in the past. That's going to be it for today's video, though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.